Hello.
What a surprise. I did not anticipate this at all.
No, I like. Yeah, I mean, I don't have an excuse apart from I just totally forgot. I've 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 lost track of the days.
Shame on
Uh,
you.
Big shame.
And again, I can't say I'm much better. Not
Ugh.
not that not that the days are I'm not losing track of the days. I'm just my sleep schedule's slowly deteriorating. Because it's like going to work 2 days and then look, it's the weekend, and then 2 days later it's not the weekend again, and then the day after that it's the weekend again.
Yeah, I have noticed that you've been on at times that I wouldn't have expected you to be on, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I mean,
I know your schedule's out of whack, like compared to because of where you live and also the hours you keep. But like, from knowing you for years, I've kind of built up at least this innate sense of when I expect you to be on and when I don't. And
I
yeah,
mean,
I've
I mean,
noticed
I
that's
wouldn't
different.
say years. Like prior to having a job was what, waking up at 3 in the afternoon, fucking around till 6 a.m.
True, true. I'd say maybe it's more organic than that. Like in a more organic sense, that the time just changed. You know what I mean? Like, okay, your hours changed, but I got used to that in that sense,
Yeah, I mean,
innately.
it was a lot. It's a lot of things that happened at once. Basically, daylight savings happened, so I'm pretty sure
Mm,
I'm back to plus 12 GMT instead of plus 13 GMT. I'm
yeah.
starting at 5 a.m. because they tried homogenizing all the shifts, or at least
Mm,
homogenizing them to two separate blocks, just so you don't overlap with too many people
yeah.
because
Yeah.
of the Great Panic.
Mm,
Um, and then yeah, just because I've got like it's a day on and a day off, a day on and then a day off, I just keep staying up until like 10.
mm, yeah.
Which is great because work is so quiet. I can basically walk in like a zombie anyway and have nothing change.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
So how's your fucking last 2 weeks been? Because mine has been boring as shit. Like,
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Continue.
I can't think of anything that's happened.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say the big thing in my life has been that my mother got the virus. Um,
Is she actually confirmed now, or?
Yeah, 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 yeah. When I was off Discord for a week, as you know, um, and I went. She was like, it was pretty certain that she had it like before that, but yeah, I left the Sorry, I like took some time off after she was confirmed. Um, because after she was confirmed, basically my sister was panicking as well, and my sister has agoraphobia, so she can't leave the house. So I've been having to help my sister with shopping and things like that. And before she was doing okay, but now with confirmed cases in the family, she got quite stressed. And so there was just a lot on my plate in that sense. And also, yeah, I had bigger things to worry about than a bunch of autists on a server. So, just taking a step back.
It's nice to know where we stand. Yeah, fucking dick. How dare you take time off to spend time with your blood?
I know, but like beyond that, I'd say the other thing that's happened is I got news on university, um, like what's going to happen. So my qualification is just going to be predicted now. But there's an essential piece of work on one of the things called study skills, which is basically it's bullshit. Just like how well do you learn? How well have you improved? But I needed to hand that in physically, and college was cancelled before I could hand it in physically. And so that teacher can't really predict my grade. So there's a bit up in the air about that. But yeah, I mean, beyond those two things,
Just give her that old fucking English charm, you know.
well, I
The
would,
smirk, try and woo her over.
but I try. But the worst thing is I can't get in contact with any of my teachers.
So not even, you can't even do it over FaceTime.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
I mean,
I've sent several
shouldn't there be
emails.
like shouldn't there be like contact information on the university's portal?
So the email system that they use is what we normally use, but the email system, rather than just using a standard email system, the email systems are hosted at the college, and I think they've just been turned off, really, because no one's there. So no emails are getting through. I've had a bunch of them bounce back where it's just like we were not able to deliver this email, and some haven't. So I mean, it's very possible that they've got other things on their plate or they're just ignoring, etc. But at least a couple of them have just bounced. So there's no way for me to contact any teachers. So we're not getting any work. Apparently, the work that we're supposed to be doing is just going to be automatically assigned for us. So basically, my qualification is over at this point. So there's really but there's been no official communication. Like there's been communication from the governing body, from like the people in charge of it, but there hasn't been communication from my college. So God fucking knows. So I've been panicking a bit about that. But it's like kind of like soft panic where it's like, oh, it should be dealt with, but I don't know, but nobody is calming me down. So,
It'll be
but
fine.
yeah.
Like, worst case scenario, you lose another year of your life, and let's be honest, you're gonna waste it anyway.
I can't afford to lose another year. I can't afford to lose another year. So yeah. If I don't get into university this year, then it's the fucking army for me. I'll be the fattest guy in boot camp.
I doubt it. I honestly doubt that.
Maybe. But yeah, either that or the French Foreign Legion.
I think we already established that's a big fuck no.
You know, I can still try. I'm not saying I'll get in, but I can still try for it. Free holiday at the at the minimum, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, like, think of all the fun stuff you could do domestically, like Air Force or Navy, or you know, fun stuff, not like sitting in a fucking dirt hole in Algeria.
Well, I got.
Although I don't,
okay, I was
actually no, they were located out of Algeria a while ago.
They still do stuff in Morocco, and I was about to say, you know, I did get quite close, and I have to correct myself because no, I did not get fucking close. But my term for being close is I actually.
I asked a question.
Yeah, I talked with somebody, with one of the recruiters for the French Foreign Legion, and I mean, I told Sleepy this.
Spoiler: it is Sleepy.
Yeah. But okay, so this is also, I don't remember if I talked about it on the podcast last year, but for a little bit last year I was in the Army Reserves for a little bit. I ended up not going because I'm a lazy bastard, and I decided I wanted to go back to college, but I went to a few, like, I was going to say meets. I don't know what the actual term is, but you know, when you muster. I don't. What's the term?
I don't know. Hang out.
Yeah, with a bunch of other people and do some basic training, I guess. But not like not actual basic training, but like, like it was like 2 hours a week. I did that for like a couple of weeks, um, but that the guys there, the Royal Fusiliers, were like, dude, you should totally join. We'd love to have you. Like, come on. Oh, you like Japanese? We can use translators. We'll help you with all that shit, right?
Yeah, for those times when Japan's gonna become like a fractured fucking war zone, and we need to communicate with locals to find out where the fucking IEDs are.
Yeah. Whereas the guy from the French Foreign Legion was like, I mean, you can try, but it's going to be very hard. He was like, if his objective was to try and recruit people, he was very bad. If his objective was to try and turn as many people off, he was very good. He was just like, you can try, but I mean, you have to be in really good shape, but
Well, I mean,
and I
like the thing you got to remember is that the French Foreign Legion is basically built on destroyed fucking nations. Like they're like the past, I don't know, like not the past 20 years, but 20 years, fucking 10 years ago, it was pretty much all like South Africans and Zimbabweans that basically just got uprooted. And before that, it was fucking Wehrmacht out the ass.
Yeah. So yeah, it was kind of like you can try if you want, but he even said something about Morocco, like it's not attractive being in the Foreign Legion. You'll be stationed in Morocco looking for IEDs potentially. And it's
with your bare hands.
Watching. Like, he even said like watching people die around you. I was like, oh, okay.
I'll be honest, like shit, man, you should have opened with that first.
Whereas like the British guys were like, lads, it's a great old time with the lads, like it was the dichotomy between them was quite funny, but do you know like those old American, like being scared straight? That's whole thing where like don't even take a puff of marijuana because before you know it you'll be sucking dick for a rock of crack, right? Like, and they do that in schools. It was kind of like that with the fucking Foreign Legion guy on the phone. He was like, don't join the Foreign Legion.
You'll become a jaded Frenchman in 6 months in the Foreign Legion.
I know, right?
8 months and breakfast will be coffee and 2 cigarettes.
I mean, I don't have a problem with
that. 1 year you get your citizenship.
I mean, like, unironically, that's pretty much my breakfast now. Just substitute coffee with tea.
Oh, so you did move to tea.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I was never a... Like, I'd say compared to British people, I was never a big consumer of tea. But I'd say probably compared to international people, I still had an above average amount of tea. But yeah, now because I haven't had Coke or fizzy drinks in the past like 4 months, and I've been trying to get a bit healthier. I've kind of substituted that with just tea.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, because until now it's like he's basically the not drinking tea was basically the one thing keeping you from being the most stereotypical British person.
Well, what else about me is stereotypical?
You're the product of incest.
Fuck off. Just because I had 12 toes does not mean I was the product of incest.
It's like everything conversation with you is like, not every British person has fucked up teeth, but I have fucked up teeth. Not every fucking British person is the product of incest, but I grew up with fucking webbed feet. Yeah, not every British person drinks
slight webbing on one foot or one toe, right? Not fucking flippers, right? And that webbing was because one of them was fucking cut off. So yeah, there's a bit of excess skin around there.
Fucking not every British person is a pansy ass faggot, but I do suck dick.
Fuck off.
Not every football not every person from England is a football hooligan, but fuck Sunderland.
I'm still not forgiving you for that.
I don't expect you to. I don't want to be forgiven for that.
Like, I'm like, I know I've already said it already, but like, I'm keeping it for the prerequisite amount of time that I need to keep a gift. Probably another couple of weeks, and then I'm just throwing it out. I can't have them in my house.
It's still worth it.
Okay, right. So beyond the football and the fucked up teeth and
the rampant pro-monarchy.
It's not rampant. Like, I'm not a Republican.
I might be,
you know?
I might be a bit hyperbolic right now, but I'm saying you're stereotypical as fuck.
All right. I mean, I guess. I guess.
That's right. Sit the fuck down.
I don't know. I don't think I'm not stereotypically British.
Name two people you know who are more stereotypically British.
My mother.
And me granddad.
Pretty much, yeah.
Me mom. Me granddad.
I don't sound like that.
No, but
yeah. Yeah, I mean, okay.
Excuse me.
Fine, your point has been reluctantly taken, okay?
Yep, that's my entire life, isn't it? Just a whole bunch of reluctantly taken points.
I can't even retort because I don't even know what a like the only thing New Zealand is stereotypical for is fucking sheep. I don't think that's a particularly common occurrence, so like
I mean, it's so common here we don't even talk about it, you know.
Really?
Like, when they outnumber you like 4-1, everyone's got their own harem. They don't have time to be shit posting about it online.
Right, I know you joke. Right, okay. Real talk though. Like, because I've always said like stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason. Like, you know, yeah, not all British people are fucked up teeth, but yeah, I have fucked up teeth, right? Is this stereotype founded in some truth? Because I know the Welsh one was like not so much anymore, but the Welsh fucking sheep, like.
Yeah,
there was
no, I'm pretty sure basically we just got it because we had a fuck ton of sheep and the Welsh had the stereotype.
Right.
I think that's it. But no, I've heard no recorded cases of sheeps being fucked. Or any farm animal for that matter. Or domesticated pet. Pretty sure
maybe you just haven't been invited.
Maybe our women are just really easy that we don't need to.
Based.
Remember, kids, don't go to the East Coast. It has the highest cases of gonorrhea in the country. Also, majority Maori. Who knew? Yeah, really gets the noggin jogging.
Despite making up 10%.
Oh, no, the crazy thing is that statistics still holds true here. Like, despite making up like 10% of the population, Maoris make up like 50% of the prison system. Granted, our prison system's like nowhere near as bloated as the States. Like, even
I don't think anyone's prison system. Like, for us, we have like the highest rate in like Western Europe, and it's still like a 10th. Like not a 10th overall, like a 10th in like the per capita sense, of Americas. Even China per capita is like a quarter.
Yeah, but China has I was gonna say, but China has the death penalty, but then again, so does like some of the states.
Yeah,
I just think they're a bit more liberal with it over there. And,
when the Chinese sentence you to death, you die. In America, you just lounge around in prison for 30 years through appeals. and then you might die.
Might die in your cell.
Unless you're in Texas. Yeah, unless you're in Texas.
Oh, what
I
happens
think
in
they're pretty quick.
Texas? What happens in Texas?
I think they're just pretty quick. The whole like appeals thing, like, 'cause that's the thing. I think again, I'm not an American, but I think there's a bunch of states that, whereas it's mainly just reserved for really abhorrent stuff. So even if you found the death sentence, like get the death sentence, you'll pretty much it's pretty much like life in prison, essentially. But I think in Texas and maybe some other states, it is actually just okay. You've got like your one appeal, and when that one appeal's over, then in the chair you go. I don't know. I'm totally talking out my ass. So,
How do you want to be executed?
firing squad.
Yeah, I think that just sounds. I don't know how I want to go out. At least as far as like what the fucking Geneva Convention has considered humane.
Yeah, like I'm not saying firing squad because I think it's badass. Like
it's only badass if you stare at them.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You're blindfolded anyway, so like it's more like lethal injection is apparently painless, but there's a ton of stories of really it just means you can't move and you still feel everything. Hanging again, like I know there's two different types, but the one where it's like the leverage and you just snap your neck. But there's a lot of issues with that where it might not work, and so people still like just hang the old-fashioned way. Electric chair, I don't know. I don't like those shock pens are enough for me. I don't really want to be electrocuted. so like firing squad.
It's all fun and games until everyone remembers that shotgun to the head only has a 99% success rate in suicides.
Yeah, I think they'll like. Do you know what I really wish there was? Like, I mean, maybe this is for all I know, this is actually true.
What?
But like
booths?
no, but like, okay, like if you get a death sentence, right? And let's say, let's say it's firing squad, right? And you shot, but you survive. Like, does that mean you're free to go? Because you've served your sentence, right? Like, they've tried to kill you, and you survive. Like...
Yeah, I don't know if that whole divine intervention part still holds true.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but, like, I wish that was the case, because I'd also say, like, firing squad would probably be the best odds, maybe?
I mean, I wish it was the case, but I also wish trial by combat was still a thing.
Right, again, it's one of those things where like, oh yeah, trial by combat, and then they just hire the fucking mountain, right? Like, and I'm just fucking bashed, right?
Like
I could not hold my own.
If trial by combat was still a thing, the WWE would go under overnight. It can't compete with like televised trial by combat.
Yeah, well, if it's in America,
champions for fucking hire.
I mean, what if it just devolves into like a prison gladiator system where like rather than risking other people's lives, they'll just put like 2 death row sentences. All right, just fucking fight it out. And then the winner just gets released again. And then you have like people who are really good at it, so they just keep committing crimes to get on it, and so they become like pseudo professional. Like, I mean, why hasn't this happened? America could make a lot of money off this,
I don't think it's happened because they made a movie about it once, and they're like, yeah, let's not be that.
Nah, that's quitter talk.
I do like the Death Race though, the Jason Statham one, but I might be biased just because I really like Jason Statham.
I don't know what that is.
What, Death Race?
Yeah.
You haven't watched Death Race?
Nope.
It was... I mean, so there was an old one from, like, I don't know, 70s, 80s or something, but then they did a reboot back in, like, 2008 with Jason Statham in it. Basically, just a prison where they drive cars around a track and try to kill each other.
Oh, okay. I read a Stephen King book, which I thought was what you meant, where they were like walking. It was like, oh, they had to run, and this had to be done every year, and like 100 kids. Well, I don't know if they were kids, but like teenagers or adults or whatever, they had to run, and the last person survived, and everybody else died. And so that was a race, but that was entirely different. I don't know. I'm just trying to fill in for time.
Yeah, you want to know another great Stephen King novel?
What?
His entire fucking Twitter.
He has Twitter?
Yeah, he has a Twitter, and it's just him shitting on Trump, or at least trying to. Like,
Based.
every minute of the day.
Right. Right. Sometimes when I'm feeling like a bit down or a bit bad about myself, I'll just go on a Trump tweet, and I'll just look at the comments on like it doesn't have to be, you know, a controversial Trump tweet. It just any Trump tweet.
So like, happy birthday, Senator from fucking Georgia.
And it'll be like, why didn't you wish all the prisoners in Palestine happy birthday, Trump? You know? And it's just like, yeah, at least I'm not having a good time right now, but at least I'm not mentally ill. I need to say, I don't particularly like Trump, you know, but again, I'm not, at least I'm not that mentally ill, you know.
I can respect the hustle. Same with Putin. I respect his hustle.
Yeah,
he's got that shit down.
I mean, right? Here's like, I'd say my favorite Trump tweet was one at it was in 3 a.m. and it was about like the World Series, baseball one.
What I wonder why that was your favorite.
No, but okay, right. Here's the thing, he's basically saying, why did X manager do this? If why didn't he pull him in the 9th and put this guy on?
So and it's like the average trash talk that everyone watching the World Series is doing right now.
Yeah. And that's why I loved it, because I feel that way all the time with sports. I'm like, if I was fucking president, well, I'd be shitposting about sports
where you're
stuff.
Just sitting there at the center line up front screaming, all we want is a decent referee. A decent referee. A decent referee.
That, but unironically, and I was just like, that's fucking amazing. Like, and again, the best thing, it was like 3 a.m. In like 3 a.m, it was a shit posting about baseball. But yeah, even there, the comments were just like, why don't you pay more? Why don't you manage the country like you would manage your baseball team? Huh?
Wow, he spends all this time talking about this useless manager, but not about the one that was convicted for diddling kids. Where's your tweet about that?
Exactly. Oh. But yes. But yeah, I mean, we have it with Boris as well. Like,
there was a tweet I posted and posted in the Discord. Link in the description below. It was just this Japanese guy, and he's just like,
yes,
so glad that fucking Boris is out of the ICU. Like, here's my 4 favorite pictures of Boris Johnson. It's just him making stupid faces.
Honestly, like that guy, honorary Brit. Honorary fucking Brit, that guy.
He says 4 pictures, but then he's got like 5 other reply tweets of just more dumb fucking faces.
Right. My favorite Boris video. Let me see if I can. Is this one. It's again. It won't be. I mean, it's rugby. No, not the one where he tackles a child. Right. For this one, it was like like it's only like it's in the first 10, 20 seconds, right? So just watch this, right? You know the basic rules of football, right? Like
kick ball into other goal.
yeah, but just watch that. Okay, it happens in the first 10 seconds.
I'll mute it, but
Yeah.
Jake Farmer pictures. Okay, so he kicks the ball.
Like the replay, just look. He goes like 2 feet in, studs in.
Alright.
Oh no! Yeah, no, he doesn't. He just fucking rugby tackles him. I forgot.
Yeah, it's like
There's no stuff. Yeah.
like football is not the sport for fucking Boris Johnson. Rugby is.
Yeah.
Like tackle aside, just looking at his body type, it's really much a when worlds collide kind of thing. Like,
yeah. Okay, so I haven't seen this, but this is the one where it's there's lots of clips of with the title Boris Johnson trips child during football match, and Boris Johnson takes out boy in rugby. So I haven't seen this one. It's only a minute long, but this is apparently him in rugby.
I won't watch that one.
I've just got it on mute. I just want to watch it. Oh, it's in Japan. That might be why it's a street game in Japan. I want to watch him tackle. Oh, it's this little Japanese boy. Oh no, you've got to watch it.
Oh no,
it's at like.
The funny thing
it's at like 8 seconds.
I just found the tweet that I was talking about earlier, and one of the 3 pictures is him like BTFOing this kid.
Yeah, that's the. I've not seen this one before, but he just fucking. The kid takes it like a champ. He's smiling and laughing. So, but he just shoulder barges this Japanese boy. God. Also, he did say a bunch of racist things in Africa. I think he called them gollywogs.
They are gollywogs. Gollywogs is a time-honored tradition and a fucked up series of dolls.
I can't wait for like somebody from YouTube or somebody from like not in our circle to like stumble on these videos and the channel just gets shut down. Because that's gonna happen.
Why?
For the shit you've said.
You think I care?
I don't think you care, but it's gonna happen. I'm just saying. Just saying.
It's the price I'm willing to pay. Granted, you'll be the ones fucking paying, but
yeah, like everything.
Yeah, it's great.
Like everything.
Yeah, nothing's like the only thing that's happened in the past 2 weeks of note. I mean, okay, one, I got my my Object 279. I haven't used it at all. It's like I have the coupon for it, and it's just sitting there, and I haven't used it.
And the other?
Oh, and the other thing, I made a shitload of roast beef. Like,
oh yeah, I saw that. That looked really nice.
Yeah, my really nice, wholesome. But basically, with the whole crisis going on, like perishable goods temporarily go really fucking cheap. So when you shop at a store at 5 a.m. before anyone else is, you're like, "Yep, that's mine." And yeah, I took home 12 pounds or 6 kilos. I say 6 kilos, but fucking, I mean it's 6 kilos, but fucking Americans. And yeah, just chucked that in the oven. And now I've had like 6 kilos of roast beef that I've been eating over the past 3 days now. Like yesterday, all I had to eat was roast beef sandwiches. Dinner the night before was roast beef sandwiches. The dinner before that was roast beef. And
I can think of worse things, to be fair.
Like just so much. 6 kilos doesn't sound like a lot until you have.
Oh, it's a lot. Yeah.
Like I eat like a 1 kilo bag of candy in a day if I had it there. And I'm like, yeah, that's not a big deal. And then there's like 6 kilos of meat, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because I even gave like a quarter of it away to the neighbors.
Mm.
I
Oh,
basically,
good neighbor move.
yeah, I know. I got paid back in fucking pudding. Because yeah, like I chucked in the oven, then I just knocked on the neighbor's door. I was like, "Have you got anything planned for dinner tonight?" Which is real sketchy because it sounded like I was asking her out. Until I clarified, I was like, "Yeah, I got this 6 kilo piece of meat in my oven right now. Do you want some?"
You shouldn't have backed down. I mean, it's like maybe she's really fucking horny, right?
Nah,
And
her husband's a cool dude.
but there's literally nothing she can do, you know. So you should have shot your shot, dude. Oh, I just found an email from World of Tanks saying World Anime Day Appreciation.
What
There's a
day
bunch
was
of
this?
Today.
So, Anime
There's a
Appreciation Day is the day after International Horny Day. Okay.
days. It's just a bunch of shitty Japanese emblems. That's it.
Oh, dude, I want to see. I want to see
I'll
shit of
give you a
Japanese
look.
emblems.
Yeah, but it's not even like on. Here you are. Here's the stalling.
Let's see what interesting decals and
One
emblems.
of them is the aura on a crown van. Yeah, it's mostly just writing.
Wait, you buy this bundle and you get multiples of them.
Yeah.
Are these like the flags in World Warships?
No, because
Where
the flags in Water Warships have, like, they give you stuff for them. This is purely cosmetic. Right, but this is how they get you, right? Is that you have 3 sets of camouflage. So you have one for normal maps or well, summer maps, one for winter maps, one for desert maps. So if you want one on all of your tanks, or like on a single tank in all games, you need to use 3 emblems or inscriptions.
this is really fucking cringe. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not even like.
there's gonna be like audio in the background now because I'm having to go into game to do this, but we get like fucking weeb pinups.
Yeah, we have like the World of Warships is the one that because they've tapped into the Azalane crowd, so
Yeah.
they actually do like anime girl and like actually like there's Azalane skins and things like that. But yeah, this is the first anime stuff I've seen on World of Tanks, and
Since the
it's
girls on Panzer fucking collab.
but that's not on our server. Yeah, I mean there's also the Valkyria Chronicles one, but again, it's not on our server. So like,
The Valkyria
yeah,
Chronicles one sounds like such a weak crossover though.
yeah.
Like,
Well, the tank's really OP, so
yeah, like there's
Fucking
Edelweiss. Oh, it's yeah. I guess because you guys just add fictional fucking tanks to your game.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna think it's like what we would get was basically just like a Panzer foreskin for
Nah,
like
no,
Edelweiss.
again like the quality on the Asia server, like they have a lot more because it's not a big server. They can do a lot. They can get away with a lot more. So yeah. So they just have like the nameless and the Krangvan. Sorry, not the Krang. I keep saying Krangvan for some reason. The Edelweiss and shit like that.
Shit, what is it? It's Alt. There we go. That's how you rotate.
What are you rotating?
Oh, this is what we get. This is our Ugu Japanese pinup. I know, like, fucking get dabbed
Damn.
on World of Tanks.
Yeah, it's like I was posting about this yesterday, but there's a CS:GO skin for the org. Or AEG, well, I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it.
I mean, as a country that adopted it, we just say org.
Org. Okay, right. Yeah, the org, and they've got like some like Japanese style skins. But this one is literally just a fucking like an anime girl on it. And I was like, oh shit! Obviously, being a weeb, I'm like, me want. And then I looked up the prices for it. You can't get what it. Do you know? Wait, do you know how CS:GO like skins work in the sense of quality?
Something about no, not in terms of quality.
So, like you open your case and you get your skin, right? So this one's called like Akihabara something, right? But the thing is, right? You then have like 5 grades. So factory new is like 95% of the skin is intact, or 95 or higher. And then it goes minimal wear, then field tested, then well worn, then battle scarred. So you could get a really expensive skin, but if you get it in battle scarred, then like only 20% of the skin is on the gun. The rest is scraped off. So this skin you can't even get in fact. You can't even buy it in factory new. For really expensive skins, that's pretty common. And so the highest grade you can buy is minimal wear, and it is £900. So like over $1,000. So I fucking hate weebs because they're not letting me be a weeb because they jack up the prices of everything. It's not even like an amazing skin, but it's an actual anime skin, so it's like the only one.
Yeah, I know that feeling of taking what you can get, like, because I get all the weeb skins for my planes. Some I make, some I just steal. But then it's like, oh, what have we got for this? What Rem from ReZero? Fuck, it'll do.
Yeah, like, and that's the issue. Is okay. So this is the screenshot. This one is about £300. Well, $300. It's field tested. Some the girl is intact, but the oh yeah, for the helicopter, yeah. But so this one is like the girl is intact, but the writing isn't. If you want the writing to be mostly intact, you have to spend like £900. This one is only like £250.
So I was only partially paying attention. So do the skins degrade over time, or
No. So if you're looking at this picture, you'll see 0.51. Yeah. That is I think it's called the float value, I think. So when you open a skin from a box, and the float value is randomly generated, so between 1 and 0, and like was 0.01 or something. And 0.01 is a spec, and then 1 would be the entire thing is on. So if you want a skin and it to have essentially, so you can see that there's a bunch of stuff that's still black. It's been like scraped off.
Yeah.
So that is when this was received. The value is 0.51, and that puts it in the battle scarred like classification. But theoretically, like you can have a battle scarred that's like 0.3 and a battle scarred that's like 0.55. So there can be huge difference in a single thing. So factory new is 0.95 or greater. So basically the whole skin is intact, but there might be a little bit off. But it's never, because it is like, it's a strict linear scale. So on the 0.51, it's not like a random 0.49 is missing. Random 49% is missing. It is like a very strict parts of it degrade very specifically.
Yeah.
So like the right foot on a .51, yeah, the writing would always look like that. But so you can tell that the girl is the highest priority stuff. So if you get it, the girl will pretty much be intact at field tested or greater. But then, yeah, if you want the rest of the skin to look more skinny, you know,
Crisp,
more
so
intact,
that you can dab on kids in replay cams.
Exactly. But yeah, if you want one that looks essentially with minimal wear,
because
there's a bit of scraping, but if you want it that looks reasonably solid, you have to spend $1,000.
Yeah, because that's at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Is just flexing on kids. Like, oh my god, I can't believe I lost to a fucking weeb.
Yeah.
The worst part is a cheaper, much more efficient way to do that, and it's just put BR in your username.
I have this one that I got when I played CS:GO and I never sold. I mean, the great thing with CS:GO skins is obviously, I mean, you theoretically can get them for real money, but in reality, you know, with what Valve are trying to do, you can't. But but I can you can sell them on the Steam store and then buy games for them, you know. So this is the most expensive skin I have, and I've had it for ages. For the AK. It's not the most expensive skin I ever had. I had an AWP Asimov, but yeah.
This looks really gay.
It's awesome, dude.
It looks so fucking gay.
I should say, as this is an audio feature, it is the AK-47 Bloodsport. But okay, I have a great shit. I was telling Arf this yesterday, just because I'm on the subject. So I'm going to tell you this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, this is, there's these things called stickers. They are exactly as they sound. You get stickers and you put them on your guns if you want. Stickers also have value. Now, in 2014, there was a Katowice was on, just like a tournament.
How many stickers can you put on a?
Four.
Okay, so you can't spell nigger.
No, they don't have letters. Right, like you unbox them, right, or buy them, right? Like it's art, right? You know, shit like that, right? So, but often what they'll do for tournaments is team logos, team emblems will come.
Yeah.
Now, I got one. It was worth about, I don't know, about 80p, so about $1, right?
Mm.
And I put them on the default gun. Now the skins you can trade, and if you trade the skins or sell the skins, it keeps the sticker. But the default guns you cannot trade. They are, you know, locked to your inventory. So if you don't have the skin, you have the gun. So this is the sticker on the default M4A1S. It is a Vox Eminor Katowice 2014. Now Vox Eminor haven't been around for like 6 years. The value of that sticker now is this price. And the buy, so people you can do, I'm sure you know this, but you can do like buy orders on Steam. So you just set your price and you put that money up. The buy orders for this sticker are like £20 lower than that. So £250. So like $300 for that sticker. People have put the money up and are willing to buy it for that amount. And I put it on the default, because if it was on any other gun, I could sell the gun and maybe for like half the amount or a third of the amount. But it still has the sticker. But because it's the default gun, I can't trade that at all. So whenever I use that gun, it is looking at me, taunting me for being a retarded 14-year-old.
I mean, who's really more retarded? The guy that put a sticker on his gun, or the guy who's willing to pay £250 for a sticker?
I mean, that's a decent point, but still, it doesn't console
It
me that much.
pays. It just pays not to think about these kind of things. Like fucking, like even like the event vehicles in War Thunder now, like there's a whole bunch of because you always used to get a coupon, but
Mm,
for the past, it wasn't until like a year or two ago that the marketplace became a thing.
yeah,
So until then, if you had a coupon, you just had a coupon. You couldn't sell it. You could just use it or fucking leave it there.
yeah,
And now we're here years later with this um, marketplace, and all these people that just didn't consume their coupons, are now selling them for like thousands of fictional monies,
mm,
which is even crazier because fucking none of them are even that good.
yeah.
Like it's not
You're
like
not.
you're buying this OP whatever the fuck. It's just a collector's piece.
Mm. So wait, so there's no real value? Like, there's nothing you can do with it?
Like same with fucking CS:GO skins. Like you can't pay your rent with it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but you
Right.
can basically convert it into anything else within the isolated economy.
Mm,
So it's like you can convert it into because there's golden eagles, the premium currency, and then there's what they call gauge and coin, which is the like marketplace currency. And I'm pretty
right.
sure you can convert the gauge and coin into the premium currency,
That would make sense.
or to buy the bundles packs.
That's the worst thing with World of Tanks, where some of it is sold on, like, in the game, but a bunch of it is only for cash on the web store. Like the one I sent you, those shit anime shit.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get them in game. You can only get them on the in by paying the money for the bundle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm assuming like for the vehicles that you can only pay cash for it. Are they the same as World of War Thunder, where it's basically the vehicle, a bunch of like premium currency and some premium time?
Yeah. So actually, if you look at the World of Tanks store now, you'll see. I mean, I'll just give you the link. I don't expect you to search it up. But yeah, it's essentially the exact same. But they'll have like three different bundles. So the cheapest one will be basically the gold value, and it's just the tank, a garage slot, and 100% crew. But then, yeah, they'll have bigger value bundles that combine a bunch of stuff. Yeah,
What
like
the
gold and
Chrysler? The what the fuck is? It's like the T-28's retarded cousin.
yeah. Oh, there is like the rule where like premium tanks have to not exist, basically. So virtually all premium tanks don't exist.
Okay, it is a tier 8. What tier is your T-28 or T-95, depending on what you feel like designating it
I
as?
think it's tier 8. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it's tier 8. T95. Oh, tier 9. Tier 9.
Fucking 100. Oh my god.
Yeah, but you can get it for way cheaper. That's just the gold value. But yeah, that's like because of the boxes in the game. I have hundreds of dollars worth of gold, but if I wanted to buy I mean, I already have the TS5, but if I wanted to buy the TS5, I would like the gold. I can't use the gold. I just have to use money because it's not sold in game.
Uh, I mean, it it's great, but not great at the same. It sounds frustrating to deal with, and assuming you're a fucking child, maybe
Mm.
it is, where you basically spend 1,000 hours grinding out your free to play premium currency to buy your tier 2, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, there's been instances in War Thunder where it's like, oh, we're gonna do this sale where you can buy this pack that has 3 packs in it, and if you do the math on it, basically you just buy the premium currency and you get a month of premium time and 3 premium tanks.
Yeah. Exact same here. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you had the same kind of thing with the with that Christmas loot box thing, didn't you? Where it's basically you put in however the fuck much money, you basically got double that in premium currency and then everything else.
Yeah. But they only sell some of the stuff in game. Yeah, it got to the point where I had so much, like, from what I know of War Thunder, I basically bought everything I could in game for gold. And so the only stuff then that I want or could desire is stuff that is sold for cash on the premium store, which the gold is pointless for. So, it's like I am so rich in the game.
Did you also buy your way up the tech trees, or?
You still have to like earn it, in the sense that you still have to generate the free experience that you convert. You can't just buy experience. You convert the experience into stuff you can use, but you still have to earn it by playing in premium tanks or buy a tank you've researched everything for. But yeah, it definitely helped me go up a bunch. Yeah. So yeah, it's the unlimited gold basically. I mean, obviously it's not unlimited, but so much gold that I could convert any experience I earned to the point where I could skip. Like I could, I want to try out that line. I'll start at tier 8. I will just pay my way to tier 8 with the free experience I've earned.
Groovy.
But yeah, I haven't been playing. Like recently, I got back into Hearthstone. Played a bit of Ultimate General Civil War, Bloons Tower Defense 6.
Yeah, I feel like the quarantine's got everyone getting back into bad habits.
Yeah, and CS:GO a bit. Yeah, I've just got nothing to do. I can't even do schoolwork. I've got nothing.
You can pet your cat.
I do.
Learn to draw.
She's so uncute.
Do card tricks. No,
Sure, yeah.
There's a fucking time sink.
Yeah. Fuck, I get to say I've got nothing better to do. I mean, why not?
Yeah, I don't even know where to start with that though. Aside from like Google how to do card tricks on YouTube. But...
Yeah. I don't have great hand-eye coordination. I mean, more on the micro level. It's one of the reasons I write really slow is because my hand jitters a lot. Like, the few times I've shot a gun, I've not been a great shot. I mean, I'm assuming a large part of that is inexperience, but yeah.
I mean,
I'm not steady-handed.
I can write pretty nicely, but I end up writing more than I need to. Like, I'll just stick Y's at the end of words that don't have them. Just because my fucking brain's still just chugging along.
Yeah. I can't, like, my writing is so unintelligible if I try to write fast. I have to write slow. So I can't join up my writing at all, or cursive, as it's called in America or wherever. So I have to write print, which affects the speed. Because if I try and write remotely fast, I just fuck everything up.
Also, I can't catch a ball.
Oh, can you not?
No, I can't catch a ball for shit.
Feels bad, man.
I mean, I can catch a ball, but like, don't.
No, I get what. No, I get what you say.
we're. How long have I been recording? We've been recording an hour and a half,
Okay.
and we've been doing this for nowhere near an hour and a half.
Yeah, I think. I mean, when did I
Um,
post? I was going for my cigarette.
can we post, like, add everyone in general, like, give us a topic?
I won't. I mean, I'll just post in general. Or you do it. Yeah, we've been recording for like 50 minutes. We've been talking. We haven't even broken an hour.
Fuck, what else has happened? I made a new Discord server.
Well,
Yeah. I think you already know about it. Someone knows about it.
is it the lewd one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Because... Yeah, look, the only reason I knew, like, you probably knew about it was I went back to look for the invite. I was like, hey, that's been deleted.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I didn't really know. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, like, basically, I mean, fuck it, let's cop it with the drama. Oh, look, and we want to talk about dicks. Good on you, Yan. Basically, because of all the drama, it's like, oh, you like this fetish, but you can't stand this fetish. Momoko. Yeah, I basically like said, fuck this noise. I'm making my own porn dumping server with blackjack and hookers. So
Yeah.
now I just dump all
I mean,
now I just dump all my porn at my own Discord server, and it's
like,
great.
I mean, it's kind of a little like it was something I came with Pala, I'd say, where it's just kind of like a joke. Like, I mean, it's a joke about the truth, but whenever he'd invite people to steal hearts, I'd leave it up for a few minutes and then I'd delete it. And I'd always say like, "Free! Don't siphon people off."
Yes, I am the abusive boyfriend. You can't have other friends.
Yeah. Don't do what I did to Maurice's server and the KSG server, right? I know the tactic. Don't do it. But I mean, for that, like the main issue I personally, I mean, this porn I find disgusting. I don't like fat shit. I don't like guru. Like, I don't like inflate or things like that. But the problem is servers can be entirely banned for posting lolly. Servers have been banned for having lolly posted on it. I personally, as long as it's not really like, as long as it's not like toddler con or really young shit, like, I personally don't really care about it because I don't fuck
the point is, it gets real fucked up when the lollies start missing teeth.
Yeah,
that's when it starts getting fucking weird.
Yeah, like Mega Man tier, that's fine. All right, I don't care about that. But again, like, it could be reported. I mean, you literally lost your old account because of this, right?
Yeah.
Like, you could sync the server, right? And I can't do like. But hey, make your own. Fucking go for it. Like, it's not my problem. I don't give a fuck. And again, it's not even that I don't approve of it. It's that I can't because I don't want the server to be banned.
That's a really gay reason.
I don't care. And no, here's the problem, right? I don't delete lolly. Right? Like, the one image here or there that's posted, I let it slide. Just like the fat shit, just like whatever, because I don't care. Right? But when you start dumping the shit, like a certain drama night that happened, that's where the problem is, right? Sure, one report and one ban might not be that big of a deal, but multiple in the short period of time and it not being dealt with is a lot more of a serious problem.
Dude, just Photoshop muzzles onto all of them, then it's furry and it's okay. It's easy.
It shouldn't be you do that. It shouldn't be my problem. And again, like, the other thing, like, the odd lolly image here and there, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't really know what you want me to say.
No, I mean, I didn't expect you to say shit. I'm just saying, it's something that happened and we're running out of things. However, we've been given talk about Pink Floyd albums. I haven't listened to a single one in its entirety. I just know songs from them.
I have The Wall on vinyl.
Yes, he does.
It is, yeah, definitely a pretentious move. I don't care though.
I still think it's less pretentious than getting Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, but I'm not a huge fan of Pink Floyd. I mean, I like the album. I like, but I'm not. I just have it because it looks good.
Did you hang it on the wall?
No.
Oh.
No.
The best 5th gen platformer and why it's Banjo-Kazooie.
I don't even know the generate.
Well, that generation is basically like the N64 and the PS1. Like that late 90s.
I don't know, fucking Pokemon Snap?
Is that even a platformer?
No, it's not. I'm trying to think of a game for the N64 that I've played. I don't fucking know. Like Super Ghouls and Ghosts? Is that on the N64?
The point is, I haven't played Banjo-Kazooie. I have played Spyro, and I quite enjoy Spyro.
Is Crash Bandicoot a platformer?
Sure.
And Crash Band. Well, what about Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Isn't that on the PS2?
No, it's definitely on. Well, I think it might be on the PS2, but I definitely played on the N64.
Yeah, I'd say that counts. I haven't played it either.
I was gonna say I'm saying I literally haven't played it in like 12 years, so I guess I'd go Crash Bandicoot 2. Yeah.
So there's our answers.
I watched some films.
What did you watch? Please tell me more. Fuck.
What did I watch? Hold on, I can just go on my iTunes and just see. What did I watch? I rewatched Blade Runner 2049.
I have never watched any Blade Runners.
It's a slow burn. I really like 2049. I watched a bunch of Akira Kurosawa films. And I watched Akira. I watched all of Community.
I don't know what that
is. It's a TV show
about
American comedy about a community college, a study group in the community college. It's imagine like a kind of it's like a sitcom, but its point is like it deconstructs standard tropes. So like episodes will be like there's one episode where it's about like Ken Burns' Civil War documentary, but it's a documentary about a pillow fort and a blanket fort that's set up. It's quite absurdist comedy. There's one where it's like Law and Order, but it's about a yam in the biology class that was destroyed. And they need to find out who did it because it'll be they'll fail if they don't find out. But it's done in Law and Order style. So yeah, it's just shit like that. I really like it. It's quite funny, but it's not like highbrow entertainment. It's just a sitcom.
That was a gunshot.
Wait, what?
Probably nothing.
Alright. I probably won't die tonight.
Yeah, it'll be like... I mean, if someone wants to shoot up my town, fucking go for it. Oh, that was another thing that happened. The whole There's been a whole bunch of news about the Brenton Tarrant case lately, but it's
Oh
not
yeah.
news. It's I haven't watched it, but it seems to be this whole thing about apparently he's like pleaded guilty now, and all these like rumors all and shit about how he visited the mosque before this, he prayed there. Was he actually a Muslim or something? It's like, I don't know. I haven't watched it, but I read his manifesto, and he was the kind of guy who did his research.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not like he woke up one day and was like, you know what? I happen to have all these guns. Let's go shoot up a fucking mosque.
Yeah, yeah. It was
Hey,
premeditated.
Siri, where is the nearest mosque? Siri, where can I subscribe to PewDiePie? I don't know. That's a shit joke.
There's a World War II card game on Steam.
What's it called?
Cards with a K.
Cards.
I'm really into
card
card. Yeah, I'm really into card games at the moment. It's free to play.
Not, but
I've literally got. I'm gonna give it a download. I'll give it a try.
I'm not giving it the time of day.
Based. It's probably shit.
Speaking of Steam, though, fucking Devolver's having a sale, which is always a good thing because Devolver is a great publisher.
I'd say the hit or miss. Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend. I guess I'm bringing it back.
It's
I'm bringing
2
it
years
back.
old now.
I guess he doesn't kiss ya.
You're gonna die alone. You know that.
Oh no! I'll find a wife who hates me and cheats on me, and I will die jaded.
Wife bracket male.
If only.
Oh, dude! Fucking Talos Principles 85% off. Go fucking get it.
Really?
Yes, no, not you. Our viewers, our intelligent viewers, the enlightened ones, the ones who have more than half a fucking brain cell that they can spend on something
off.
other than fucking
Fuck
shitty
off.
Nico TikToks.
Fuck off. Right. Sorry, I'm very highbrow. I play Disco Elysium.
Fair enough. Is Disco Elysium the Rick and Morty of visual novel point and click adventure games?
It's such a hate to say it, kind of. Whatever, I love it.
Fuck, what's his name? The rat-faced bastard that's your friend.
What? No. He's not a rat face.
He's totally rat-faced. What's his name though?
No, Kim Kitsulagi.
Kim, I lost my shoe, Kim.
He turned Kim into a pickle.
It's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Oh fuck! Someone actually. Oh no! You've brought up a cursed memory. A cursed memory. Somebody actually did a Disco Elysium pickle, Rick. I now have to find it. You caused this.
He turned him into a fascist. Funniest shit I've ever seen. No, what was it? Oh no, speaking of your boyfriend, your girlfriend male, I found a trap that's making me question my sexuality. That's something that happened.
Yeah, I thought you were fairly comfortable with your sexuality.
Yeah, but now I'm finding girls with penises that I've been on the internet for the past, I don't know, decade and a half now. I'd like to think I'm pretty fucking good at discerning whether or not a girl has a penis. This one fooled me, and it's making me doubt myself.
You shouldn't have said that. You should have posted it to me first before talking about it.
No, like you'll look at them and you'll still be like, "Fuck off, that's a dude." Aside from the pet part where they expressly say it's a dude, but
Yeah. So. It's mature content. Okay.
no shit.
View. Oh, it's glasses.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell, but I'd say I can more tell because of the chin, and B the angle that they always use is the one that hides the Adam's apple. It's kind of like above. But I mean, yeah, like at glance, yeah. If I wasn't an expert, if I wasn't a connoisseur, yeah, I'd say there's definitely a lot worse.
Fuck you.
What?
I'm very vulnerable at this time. You need to console me. You need to say, yes, that absolutely looks like a woman. You're not gay.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Fuck you.
It's like if you want the test as a passable, yeah, she's passable. Yeah. There's a lot. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot worse. But yeah, like maybe I think it's maybe because you told me that might be influencing it as well. But I could definitely notice that the jawline, like her chin, is too square. It's again, there's a hell of a lot worse. It's pretty much the number one turn off in my opinion. But yeah, it's now they're talking about metamorphosis for some reason.
Where?
Like 11th, 13th of April.
Oh, you mean on their Twitter? No.
Yeah.
They were reading something else, but all the normies came and like, oh, you must be reading fucking Metamorphosis. And I was like, no. Metamorphosis is not the only doujin. It's not the only doujin with fucked up shit.
Yeah.
I can give you 5 of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say she's skilled. She knows her angles well. Always has a phone covering up her chin, and her Adam's apple in most pics. Which is again, it's the number one signifier. But yeah, from the first picture, I can tell.
Where is that one fucked up one? To my favorites. Away. That's the other thing that's happened over the past year. My doujin favorites has like quintupled. It was never this big, but god damn, where is it? No. It's not important. Fuck, you got anything else to talk about?
I've got to come off Twitter now because I've just went down a rabbit hole of femboys. So
control yourself.
Yeah, I've got to close it. I've got nothing.
Oh, here it is. Oh yes. It's like 600 pages long in total, but it's so worth reading it. Wait, no, it's not like 600 pages long at all. Wait, yes it is. Hang on. There's part 1. There's part 2. And part 3. It's great.
Where are you posting it? Oh.
And podcast.
Oh, okay, good now. Yeah. Dick Girls, the bullying story.
Yep.
Group, anal, schoolgirl uniform, glasses, Nakadashi. What does Nakadashi mean again?
Coming inside, I think it is.
Right. Blowjob, bondage, rape, hairgal, double penetration, mosaic, censorship, futanari. Sex toys, NTR, collar, masturbation, big penis, story arc, ponytail sweating, urination, drugs, scat, hand job, piercing, cunnilingus, torture accumulation, gaping, a male on dick, urethra insertion, mind break. What's a DILF?
Dad, I'd like to fuck.
Okay. Defloration. blindfold, piercing, blackmail, filming. Oh, stockings.
Might give it a try now.
Yeah, this doesn't look like my sort of thing personally.
That's.
But I don't read doujinshi.
Well, it's one of those. People see this and they're like, "Dude, you masturbate to this?" And I'm like, no, I read it. This is a story. It just happens to have like sex in it. You know, people get naked. It's like Game of Thrones, but less people die.
Can you do you watch porn sometimes, just for watching it?
Like what kind of porn?
What is it?
What do you mean?
I thought you said. Oh, I thought you said you watched one.
No, like what kind of like?
I don't know, just like a porn video.
Not recently. Like not for years.
Also, I did find the image, so I'm just posting.
There's a couple of hentais from like, I mean, you remember all the fucked up VNs I told you about that got fucking anime adaptations? I mean, I read those.
Oh, Euphoria.
Yeah. I downloaded that one, but it doesn't have the subs.
Oh yeah, I was just because I mean, I know we've talked about it before. I don't know if it was on the pod, but we've definitely talked about it before. But I personally cannot fap to images of any sort.
Yes, we get it. You have what was it? If it was a Velociraptor or a T-Rex that?
Yeah, T-Rex. I could. Yeah, I need movement, right? Like I remember when I was like 12 or something, my internet was so shit that I couldn't watch videos. And so I would just go on 4chan, go on those random porn threads, save images of cute girls, and then I would just play a slideshow. I just select them all and have a window slideshow. And that got me through some tough times. When I needed to see something, but I needed change, I needed movement.
Bro, just get a good imagination, forehead.
No. Right. I fap to my mind 60% of the time, 70% of the time.
I fap to my mind too. Those wrinkles.
I'm a fucking smooth brain, dude. But no, so yeah, I'd say, yeah, the majority of my faps are just in my head. That's also because of the fucked up way I masturbate as well. So it's I can't, if I'm jacking off normally, as I'd call it.
Wait, who's normal are we talking about here?
Not mine, not potatoes. Normal as in with your hand, stroking the shaft up and down.
Okay.
I have to be looking at something. I have to be watching a video or a slideshow, right? But if I'm humping the bed, then I mostly don't. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
I don't know. Just the word hump I always associate with dogs.
It's basically the same thing.
Yeah, so it's
it's not that fast, right? It's slower, right? Okay, right. I'm not gonna lie, that's fucked me. Okay, because the weight of your whole body is pushing down, and you're going up against a odd pillow. It's a lot harder than a vagina. So real sex doesn't feel anything like it. And baby, I can't go really you gotta go slow, right? Otherwise you'll fucking fabric burn your dick, right? You gotta go slow. So also the speed required, again, for sex, it's a normal kind of up and down motion, that speed, that you do with your hand. Whereas for me, I go a lot slower. So I always feel when I'm, when I've had sex, it feels inferior in a way, if that makes sense. This is some really personal shit I've never talked about. Why the fuck am I bringing it up?
Dude, could you imagine being fucking circumcised?
Oh, I'd be fucked. Yeah, I don't know how I could. Oh, that's painful. Like my entire body pressing down on like my open. Oh, I need to use lube every time.
Oh, dude, imagine being American. Fucking god damn.
Oh, mega lol. Anyway, yeah, okay. This was one of the things I was trying to say to Rinpo. Rinpo is the only other person I've met who masturbates by humping the bed. I literally thought I was the only person who did this, right? And talking with him, like having to explain to him that that's not how, because he was. I don't remember the reason, but he was talking about like something to do with like when you would have actual sex, and like this is how he wanted to do it, and I had to like explain to him several times that it feels like. In fact, I would probably say it's fucked me up in the fact that sex feels completely different, and because of that, it's really hard to adapt in my mind. And it's a lot harder from. It's getting too personal here, so I'm not going to elaborate too much. I'm saying stuff that I probably should think
my
about.
pillow has ruined me for other women.
Yeah, like I find it a lot harder to, finish because it doesn't feel the same. Like, fuck. I mean, I'm because it's like, do I want to talk about this? But at the same time, like, I've got nothing else. Like,
Yeah, we must break the conditioning.
Like, if I fuck with an honor hole, right? That's the traditional way, It's using a different thing, but that's the traditional way. It's not the way I normally fap, right? Yeah, it's just different. It's different. Like, for me, the default is, rubbing my dick against the bed like a pillow. Which doesn't feel... It's a totally different feeling than masturbating or sex, right? It's an entirely different... Like, even climaxing, it's entirely different, right?
I'm just imagining you fucking like mattress shopping.
You have no idea, like, yeah, I've like.
Could you imagine walking from mattress to mattress with a sales rep?
I'm super sensitive to that sort of thing, Yeah, like, if the mattress isn't good enough, like, yeah, fuck off, right? I'm talking about something personal, right? Can you just respect that?
How would you rank like a Japanese futon?
I've never.
Is that like out of the question?
My most shameful one was probably when I was 10. I did it I did it on the floor because in my room the only television was a big CRT television. I had an Xbox 360. Well, it's my brother's Xbox 360. I went to a strip club in GTA 4 and got the lap dance. And did it to not a pillow, a tiny little throw cushion on the floor. Wow, like, do you know the yoga pose downward dog where you've got your back arched? Because the television was on the desk, so I had to like look up on the television as I was doing it. This is like 10 years ago, so I don't care about talking about that.
Oh, fuck.
What?
I just need to breathe.
But yeah, basically to fap normally it takes me a hell of a lot of time. Same with sex. So, I remember when I've talked about this with like people that they're all like, "Oh, that's a brag, right?" I was like, "No, it's really not. It's actually really bad." Because I'm also overweight. I don't have the stamina. Like, I don't have the stamina to go on it for 30, 40 minutes, right? So yeah, it's really bad in that sense. It has really fucked me over. Why the fuck am I talking about how my masturbation habits have fucked me over in my sex life?
Is this why you also don't want to join the Navy? Because they have those shitty little, like, fucking...
Hammocks! I couldn't do it on a hammock. I couldn't. Could I?
I mean, I wasn't thinking
No.
hammocks. I was thinking those, like, little,
Oh.
like, the cots with those, like, little rubber mats.
No, I could do that. I could do that. Dude, I've masturbated on a washing machine before. Like,
That's really gay.
I can't believe I said that.
That's really fucking
Yeah.
gay.
How is it gay?
That's what women do.
No, not like that. Not with my arse. Like, just rubbing... Like, you know... Any hard surface you can theoretically do it with. It's not comfortable, but... Life finds a way, you know? Alright, right. Here's my homework. I'm setting homework, right?
I'm not masturbating
No,
on my fucking
no.
washing machine.
No, not washing. Right. That was a very desperate situation, right? Like, it's not optimal.
What?
I'm not talking. I've
How was
already
that-
said way too much.
How
I'm
was
not
that
talking
desperate?
about this. Right?
Were you like...
I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about it, right?
Like 3 weeks at your grandparents and you're like, the fucking washing machine's preferable to trying to figure out how literally everyone else in the world does it. Is that it? Have I hit the nail right on the fucking head?
I want you to guess the age I was when I first.
Well, when you fucked the
Was
washing
it-
machine, when you raped
No,
one.
fuck off, mate. No. I didn't put it in any hole in the washing machine.
You sexually
You know?
harassed a washing machine. You're
Fuck it.
the Louis C.K. of
I-
rightwear.
I don't care. Washing machines exist as slaves, as servants. No, okay. Guess
Was the washing machine even running?
No.
So you didn't even get it wet. Fuck. Oh.
There was a tap. Put some water on. Fuck off, right? I'm not talking right. Okay, but guess what age I was when I was able to actually finish masturbating normally for the first time?
What?
I'm asking. Go on, guess.
Oh. I want to say 10 if you were a normal fucking person, but I don't know, 17? In the
12.
time I've known you.
Yeah, in the time you've known me, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
16, 17? Yeah. Yeah. I could just never finish.
This must be what
You
it
know?
feels like to be Christian and have atheists always hounding you. Just your entire life turned on your head by some asshole on the internet.
What do you mean? Wait, why are you saying you're the persecuted victim here?
I'm saying this from your point of view.
Alright.
Maybe
yeah.
this is why fucking potatoes like always in denial, saying that it's perfectly natural to.
Yeah, to me, the
whatever
tissue
fuck he
thing, you
does.
see, the tissue thing is basically just normal to me. It doesn't feel that, like, I don't, because the very concept of, like, you gotta understand, virtually every joke ever about jacking off doesn't land on. Because that's not how I jack off. Just, I can't sympathize with it. No comedian ever makes jokes about humping the bed, and quite frankly, I feel discrimination.
Well, I think at that point they'll be
good.
laughing at you instead of laughing with you.
But anyway, my homework. Okay, try it.
You
So-
said this homework last time we had this conversation. I tried it,
I
it
don't-
didn't work.
What do you mean? Okay, right, talk me through it. What did you do?
I laughed too much and lost my boner.
Right. Oh no, but describe your setup, right? What did you do? Okay.
I tried to I will say tried to because, I mean, I can't fucking reach that far down with a flaccid dick, but, like, tried to wedge it between a fucking pillow and my mattress.
No, you don't do that.
I was on top of it.
No, yeah, but you don't do that. No, you no. Totally wrong, dude. Right. I'm gonna describe what you need to do, okay? Right? So you need to lie face down.
Check.
Well, face to the side, right? But body down, like stomach down, right?
Check.
Right? Have a hard pee-pee, right? you then have you then have a pillow, right? So your dick is between your stomach and the pillow. Now you want the pillow to be, you want your dick to go up to essentially where the pillow ends. So you want the majority of the pillow to be between your legs, right?
Okay.
So you don't put it all like you don't put it like on your stomach or whatever, because that will affect the gain that you can get. You want it to be at the top, right? Then what I do is I got my blanket, like my and I wrap it around to add a couple extra layers. So I normally sleep in like a cocoon, if you can imagine. Like cocooning your covers around you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you put like 1 and 2, but this is the critical thing. I find that just the pillow and the mattress isn't enough. You're basically you're putting a lot of pressure on. It sounds painful, but it's not, right? But you need something. Think of your fingernails, right? The reason that you can feel things with your fingers and feel how hard something is because the soft skin is pressing against your hard fingernail. So that's how you can feel pressure, right? So
Really?
what you need is yeah. If you didn't have fingernails, like you couldn't sense how. It's why you tap things with your fingers, right? Like it gives a lot more gain. So it's why we have fingernails, yeah.
Well, you know.
Basically, okay. Do you know when like a football player's taking a penalty and you've got they've got the two hands over their balls?
No. What the fuck?
Okay. Well, if somebody's shooting a penalty, or sorry, not a penalty, a free kick shot, well, football players will stand covering their dick, so it's not hit by the ball. Okay, right. Imagine that picture with me and the Moyai, right? And I have my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't know why you needed a fucking football reference for this, but okay.
I'll put one in anyway, dude. Right? So you want the pillow, and then you probably want a layer of blanket, and then you want your hands, and then there's the mattress, right? And you cannot go at the speed that you masturbate at. You gotta go slow, right? It'll be hard to obviously have some porn on, right? Whatever. But the feeling, oh my god, the feeling is so different. It's amazing, right? Again, I like that was the main reason why I can't normally fap, is because I think this is the superior way. It really is.
I'm not doing
it's
this.
It's superior in every sense. You've got to.
I'm not doing this.
You've got to.
You can't make me.
You have to for the people, right?
No.
For do it. Why not? Why not?
That's stupid. It's stupid.
Why is it stupid?
Because I'm laughing at you.
I don't care. Right? Like,
what are you gonna start a fucking movement? Like,
I mean,
go out in the street with flyers raising awareness about humping your fucking bed.
Yeah. I don't care that much. It's just like you shouldn't laugh at it if you haven't tried it, right? That's all I'm saying, right? Like, actually try it properly. And if you still think it's fucking retarded, I mean, whatever.
I know enough about getting fucked in the ass to know that if it sounds fucking stupid, you can't bring yourself to think of it as any other thing than stupid. Don't fucking do it.
Yeah, but it's not got the potential to fucking rupture your anus, right? So, you know, like, whatever. I'm still saying it for like. Listen, just I'd say only try this if you're uncircumcised. I don't know how it, because part of it is the skin going up and down. I don't know how you would do it if you were circumcised. Probably with a lot of lube, but I think it's not for you. I don't think it's for you. But if you're uncircumcised, go for it. Just try it out. There you are. I talked about something very personal for me, and we filled 20 more minutes.
I know.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thing is, I can't even meet you halfway here. Like, I can't think of the fucking dumb shit that. Oh my god, I'm drawing a fucking blank now. This conversation has fucking melted my brain.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything I can add? Is there any? Because I mean, I've pretty much told 90% of fucked up shit. So there's no point in holding any in the tank. Actually, no. There is one thing I'm holding in the tank.
Did you fuck the dryer too?
No, I don't have a dryer. No.
You can rub up against the washing line.
No, nothing like that. No. I've gave you enough shit there. I've gave you enough shit there. I should keep something.
For all the good it will do. Thank you for coming, everyone.
And if you want to experience a higher plane of coming, do the homework. It will change your life.
I highly doubt that. Goodbye.